Hey guys, Video James, and today we're going to be looking at how to use Dusknoir. Wow, voice crack, calm down there a minute. And Dusknoir is one of those weird Pokemon where it's like, not only are his stats kind of weird, which we'll get to later, but he's one of those Pokemon where it's like his unevolved form is stronger than his final evolved form. Because Dusclops is actually stronger than a Dusknoir, which honestly kind of scares me. And I actually am trying out Dusknoir versus Dusclops, and I might use a Dusclops instead of a Dusknoir because it's a little bit better. So, these sets might become a Dusclops / Dusknoir set, which I'm probably going to make it. I'm probably going to make this video that, because that seems like something I should probably do since Dusknoir and Dusclops are actually kind of grounded somewhat, but they're different. So I'm going to scroll down. When we look at Dusknoir, we see his ability, Pressure, and Frisk. Not really that great except for Pressure. That Pressure lowering the opponent's PB by 2 instead of 1, and opponents in SOS battles are more likely to call for help. So, not really that much helpful. And then we see his typing, Pure Ghost. Okay, now I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that. Dusknoir is one of those Pokemon that would have benefited from being a Dark Ghost. I think there's only been 2 of them, and that's Sableye and Spiritomb. And I don't think they made... I think the reason they didn't make Dusknoir a Dark Ghost was because... Was because of Spiritomb. That Spiritomb and Dusknoir were released in the same time period. But anyway, looking at Dusknoir's moves, we see he gets Shadow Punch in 7th Gen, so that's actually pretty cool. Gets Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and Thunder Punch, all as Remember moves, which is actually really good. We see he gets Nightshade, Disable, Shadow Sneak, amazing move, absolutely recommend it, almost any ghost type, even on a Greninja. Will-O-Wisp for that burn, Mean Look, Shadow Ball, Hex is amazing with Will-O-Wisp, ultimate combo right there. Calm Mind, Toxic, Sunny Day, Taunt, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Rain Dance, Earthquake, Shadow Ball. Dusknoir can basically cover almost all the bases. Thief, Charge Beam, Will-O-Wisp again, Payback, Bulldoze, Rock Slide. I do enjoy Rock Slide. It is a good move in my opinion. Dream Eater, Substitute, Trick Room, Dark Pulse. And then in egg moves, we see he gets Pain Split, he gets Destiny Bond, he gets Imprison, he gets Grudge, Memento, Feint Attack, Ominous Wind, Dark Pulse, and Skill Swap. And then we see in the transfer moves, Flash, Rock Smash, Power Up Punch, Icy Wind, Focus Punch, Snore, Spite, Wonder Room, Telekinesis, Focus Punch, and then basically everything before that was in 3rd Gen, you can't really get any of it. And then we look at Dusknoir's stats, this is where I get thrown away. The Dusknoir has 45 HP. A Pokemon that's as big and tanky as a Dusknoir has 45 HP. Take a minute to soak that in. And here's the numbers for that. With max investment without a neutral with a neutral nature, that's only hitting 294. That's 20 points less than a Greninja's attack. That's scaring me with a Dusknoir. And you can't get a beneficial nature on a Dusknoir either for its HP. So it's basically just sitting in a sinking boat. And then we see attack 100, defense 135, special defense 135, speed 45, and special attack 65. Who designed this? Who designed this? And another thing is when you look at Dusknoir, it's actually following a trend that a lot of the Pokemon surrounding Dusknoir in the National Pokedex actually have a pattern of 525 max stats. I mean, Pokemon Company, I know you're trying to get little hidden Easter eggs and little patterns in your Pokemon, but please, stop it. Get some help. I mean, really. 525 for a Dusknoir? That man is at least a 600. And then when we look at Dusclops, we see same type, same abilities, basically same movesets, except that when you evolve him, he gets Fire Punch. Other than that, almost all same movesets. All same moveset. All same moveset. I don't think I need to say it again. All same moveset. Basically all fit same moveset. However, when we go into his stats, we see 40, 70, 130, 130, 60, and 25. That scares me more, but Dusclops has the factor that you can put an Eviolite on him, and it boosts his defense, making him an even more tank. If you don't know what the Eviolite is, if a Pokemon is unevolved and it still has the potential to... Well, if a Pokemon still has the potential to evolve, you give it the Eviolite and it boosts its defense by 0.5. So anyway, before I go on ranting about Dusknoir for an entire half hour and how it sucks in its stats, let's move on to Showdown. So we got first Dusknoir / Dusclops set, basic sweep set. That we got Shadow Sneak for the priority, Thunder Punch for the damage, Rock Slide for the damage plus flinch, and then Destiny Bond just for the possibility of if they kill you, you take them with you. And then we do have a choice band on this one just for the max damage that we can get, that we're not going to be getting anywhere with our speed or our HP. So we're just going to need to max out the HP, max out the attack, and put on a choice band, because we are going to absolutely need all the attack we can get. And then for the nature, throw on an adamant just because you need this man to be as strong as possible. That he ain't outspeeding anything, and his defenses are only going to help him in certain cases. And then we move on. That's basically the same set for Dusclops, I should mention, that it basically runs the same way. You can put on an Eviolite for that set, but I would still recommend a choice band, just because that would work much better. And then we see, let me sit up for a sec. And then we see the second set is basically a tanker set, that we've got maxed out HP, maxed out defense, and we've got Combine for the special defense raising and special attack raising, Pain Split for the damage recovery, Will-O-Wisp for the burn, and then Hex for the damage plus the Hex damage plus the stab. Now let me explain this set a little bit. With the Will-O-Wisp, you're lowering your opponent's attacks, so you're cutting them in half. Meaning, you can throw on a nature like Calm, and your Dusknoir will be able to have a basic safe turn, because it'll still have somewhere around 390 in the defense, and with the Will-O-Wisp cutting your opponent's attack in half with the invisible burn half, then you end up actually surviving a lot more than you would think. And then Pain Split is just to get that health back, and then Calm Mind for the special defense raising so you can become even more an attack, and Hex doubles its damage when it's used against a Pokemon with a status condition, Will-O-Wisp. And then for this man's stats, like I said, you want a special defense nature. I've actually been meaning to fix that. Let me see for a second. Special defense. There we go. Calm. There we go. So, yeah. You basically want a calm nature for this. That way, you're getting the max amount of stuff spread around possible. You can throw on a defensive nature, which actually, now that I'm looking at the numbers, I remember why I had it on a defensive nature, was because its defense with a plus nature is much better than with a special defense nature, because that needs boosted. Anyway, that's another Dusknoir / Dusknoir set, and you can put a leftovers on this for Dusknoir or a Focus Sash. I would give a Dusknoir probably an Eviolite on this. Why do we keep saying Dusknoir? Dusclops an Eviolite for this set. That, basically, unless you're running the Choice Band set, Dusclops is usually going to always be seen with an Eviolite. And then moving on, final Dusknoir set is basically a Don't Touch Me set. That it's a Pain Split for the damaging plus not hitting, Substitute just to not get hit, Taunt to get rid of stuff like Pyukumuku, Toxapex, stuff that needs to set up with Sword Stance, and then Destiny Bond just to take them down with you if they do manage to actually kill you. And then we got Sitrus Berry on this one. You can put on another leftovers, or you can put on an Eviolite if you're running Dusclops. Like I said, Eviolite's probably always going to be what you run on a Dusclops. But for this one, I put on a Sitrus Berry just because it seemed like the best option at the time. And the idea behind this set is basically you don't touch your opponent, and they basically don't get a chance to touch you. That you're basically running all non-hitting moves, so you can damage them without at the same time them hitting you back. And that's basically going to be it for this Dusknoir / Dusclops set. Like I said, all of these sets can be transferred to Dusclops. I'm going to see which one actually runs better, but I'm thinking it might actually be Dusknoir because... Well, no, not Dusknoir. Dusknull for the other sets, like the second two, but probably Dusknoir for the first set because you're running Choice Band. But anyway, I'm leaving this video here. If you guys liked it, you can slap the like button as always, and I will see you guys later.